Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 249. If you're a new watcher to this channel, this is a channel about cross stitch, so I hope you like what you see. Comment, thumbs up, do the YouTube things. If you're a returning friend, thank you so much for stopping by again this week to see what's going on. We are thick into summer activities around here. So let's do a tiny bit of updates at the beginning. First, I want to start out by saying at the middle of this last week, I went and stitched, I mentioned last week that I was going to go stitch with my friend Chrissy at my LynnX. And when I was there, a young lady and her mother walked in, and the owners were all excited to see them because she had ribboned in the 4-H fair in Allen County. And I wanted to give her a shout out. Her name is Vivian. Her stitching was gorgeous. She showed me, it was an imagination piece, so back stitching was involved. It was beautiful. And then she also was wearing a pair of like Converse-y kind of shoes that she had embroidered on, and it was so neat to talk to her and to see her excitement for it. So she was in the store to pick out what she's going to stitch for next year. So how exciting to see somebody young. And I mean, like, I heard her mom mention that she had her driver's license now. So she's young, and I am so excited to see her youth. We talk about this all the time, getting more people in, and I don't know, it was so cool. Interestingly, her mother is not a cross stitcher, but like I think she said there was 4 sisters, 2 of them cross stitch, 1 of them crochet, another one does puzzles with the mom. Like they keep busy, and that's it's just exciting for me to see, because you hear so much about kids being so into their technology, and it was so exciting. So Vivian, if you're watching this, hi, and it was such a pleasure to meet you. Other things that I have going on is high-end planning for the month of July. Ollie's coming to visit if he jumps all the way. High-end planning. I was actually starting to stress myself out in regards to my plans because I want to do all the things. Christmas in July. So how am I covering that? I am doing my focus piece for July is a Christmas in July. It is my Miss Christmas Eve. And then Tour de France and the Olympics and all that. So I may get in that at the end more when I talk about plans, but I created some stress, and I wanted to bring it up at the beginning because like I do want to do all the things, but like it's not worth the stress. So I like toned back, focused. I even gave a shout out to my friend Candy, and her and I chit-chatted about it a little bit because like how to ease some of that, because I was seeing it in her also. But so one day at a time, one stitch at a time. That's what we do. Okay, so one of the things we do regularly on here is remind you of my description box below. I have a Happy Mail linked in there, and if you are interested in possibly receiving Happy Mail, please go ahead and fill that out. There's also there's also many shops listed there of friends that have online shops and businesses. So with that, one of the things that we love to see on this channel is my featured friend. And this week, I am so excited to share Zan. This is a piece that she did for Stitch North, which was back in like March or April, but we're getting to it, Zan. So I'm excited to show this. I have a few pictures. Here they come. This is a needle book that she sewed up of Jeanette Douglas's. It's a market release and chart called Needle Love Sampler. So this is what she did in regards to her smalls exchange for Stitch North. What a cute way and a cute thing for somebody to have to use afterwards and be a functional, I don't know, super cute idea. Love it, Zan. And I hadn't seen that one. You just don't see all the releases, do you? So thank you for sharing that. If you would like to receive a spot here for my featured friends, send me an email at janetjabber@gmail.com, and I will happily share that when I just go through the queue as they come in, and everybody loves this to see different things, because that is now on my list, Zan. Thank you. Zan, that I speak of, is Crazy Band Lady. Go check out her floss tubes. She is fun to watch. She's high-spirited. She also does antiquing and traveling with her husband now. She does a few retreats, so she is somebody that she's not regular, but when she comes on, it's like a movie marathon. So go check out Zan. All right, with that, I'm going to get into my stitching. I actually have a finish for now, and I'm super excited about this. Every time I bring this up, it's a very emotional piece. But what I'm talking to you about is my butterfly afghan. I'm going to show the piece is supposed to look like here. I believe I counted with my friends that I have like 8 more sections to go, which is still a lot, but I'm still happy about it. But this is the section I finished right now. Happy, sad, if you've not been here before and you don't know, this is an Afghan that my mother bought me back in the day. And the actual pattern came from several magazines that I collected from the Stony collections from 2006 and 7. So it's a hot minute old. But it's a joy to stitch. It's just, it can be emotional, but just a little bit of the goodness. So it'll be good to have this next section done and moving on. And I don't have any plans. This was a whip go call and knocked it out. So excited about that. So that is that. Now, what else do I have? My hair's wet and it's like dry and weird. Sorry. I saw myself. My stitch that piece that I stitch on every single day is my Mira. My Queen of Peace that I'm stitching on. She will look like this, glorious. And I got a lot of compliments of how good she's looking and how on this color and how far she's come. So this is where I'm at. I stitched more of the ribbon in the dress, but as you can see, do you see this right here? See this right here? I'm outlining, and the reason I'm outlining is because I am going on a vacation. I'm actually recording this a little bit early, but it's still going to go up at the same time, so you won't know the difference. But the family's going out on a vacation, so I'm outlining so that I just fill in. That is a strategy that I tend to love. We'll talk about that at the end. Vacation. Anyway, my next piece is my elf tree, and this one ties into the Tour de France. So if I succeed at the Tour de France at the end, I will have 3,500 stitches on this. So this is Soda Stitch's elf tree. This is an adopted whip from the Tattooed Stitcher, and I love this thing. The coloring is out of my norm, and I am so excited to challenge myself. So I have first 2 days of the Tour de France done. So not a lot right there, but it's a start. I had to pick out a little bit because I got off or something, and I just picked it out instead of blank stars, but I am still happy to adopt that whip. The next thing that I have, I'm looking to make sure that I'm not skipping something. The next thing that I have is my dog's declaration. And I have not had this out in a while, and I put 1,000 stitches in it. So ink circles, dog's declaration, and it is life. Life. So with 1,000 stitches, this is so beautiful. I stitched the word life and these little two motifs up there. That's a leaf, a crown, and a bird. So you're going to see this more often. You really are. I enjoyed stitching that. This is on a 40 count, which sometimes I struggle with, but I really did enjoy seeing that come out. And I stitched this. I mean, I walk both my dogs. If you watch my walks on that I walk with me's that I have been doing, I'm trying to walk with my dogs and they love it. So I don't know, it's their piece for me. My next piece, I am full of the ums today. The next piece that I stitched on is The Colors of the Seasons by Carolyn Manning. The summer stitch is what I have out right now, so it'll look like this in the end. And it's just the beginning of the summer season by a few days, so that's what I got. And I'm happy with it. So we'll see. I stitched my this during the season, and I usually do get it finished, so I'm not really worried about that. And I have another seasonal piece. So Ollie wants to say hi. He's being a stinker, rubbing against the tripod. All right, so that is what this is. The next stitch I have to show you is my weekly stitch. This is my mini Monday, so it's the petites from Little House Needleworks. I have 3 of them done now, I think. So I finished the sunshine one. I have 1 more to go. So that's where the 4 of them are, or 3 of them are, 1 more to go, and that one will be finished. Owsers. So that is moving along. My next one is What Wednesday, and it is Year 4 Frogworts. I am working on this beast right here, and that's literally like a second color working on it, not even a finish, but I got started on a second color in there. A lot of shading, looks like a lot of nothing right now, but it's coming along, so happy. This next one, I'm popping a picture in here. This is Forest Friends by Tiny Modernist. And I was so close to finishing the top square last week, and I did this week. So my little hedgehog guy, is that a hedgehog? I think that's a peacock. That's not a hedgehog. Porcupine. I think that's a porcupine. I don't really. He's super cute. And it looks way like, yeah, he looks about like that. That looks good. So 4 quadrants, and I'm just stitching away on them for the Grands Friday. So that is my stitching for this week. Excited about it because I really didn't think I was going to get much stitching. They kicked my butt at work, and that's a later story, maybe, if I remember. Anyway, I was happy to get that amount done. I was tired, but I think because I was tired, maybe, I don't know. I got a lot more done than I thought, and it is definitely going to be more than I get done this week. So with that, let's go into, I got a little piece of Happy Mail. I got a card in the mail. And this was exciting. This card is from Linda. And check this out. So she wrote me a note inside. But see this little duck? I'm not going to show you it all, but look, it's a chart back here. I think this is fabulous. She said she stitched it up. It took a couple days to stitch it up. And very cool. So she gave out the information. It's made by NPR Associate Incorporated. She has a address for him, but it's a graphics greeting card, and it has a cross stitch on it. So super cute. I love that idea. So thank you very much for that, Linda. And then the other thing that I have is a tiny bit of haul. So my LynnX, of course, knows that I love my Mira's and Nora's, and they got a hold of me when the or maybe Chrissy is the one that told me. Someone told me that they were getting in the dollhouses. It may have been Dawn, the daughter's owner. So basically, they held back the 3-pack of the Nora Corbett's dollhouse series. So the first release, the children's room. I don't know when I'll get to stitching these. The master bedroom. And the powder room. And to be honest with you, I know that I'll wait until they're all released and see if I do them individually or if I kind of collab it somehow. But to see them all 3, that's what they look like across the back. Lots of splicing today. I am sorry. Hopefully this doesn't look like a complete hot mess, but I have dogs barking, cats jumping. It is insane today. That's what I get for trying to be a little extra prepared for a road trip. So let's talk about plans. What are my plans for like kind of July, not necessarily this week. So I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the video that like July, August combo, rest of the summer, what do I got planned? So for most of July, Tour de France, and I'm going to be working on the elf tree. I'm excited to get 3,500 stitches. I believe that one is like 24,000 stitches. So it'll be just scratching the surface, but it'll be a good chunk start and it'll be fun to do. The Olympics is at the end of the month, so I'm kind of holding off. The Naptime Stitcher is the one that's hosting that, and she's got prompts. I would definitely be trying to hit those prompts in some way. I probably won't put like a lot of stress on myself in regards to, it may just be 100 stitches on whatever the theme is for the day, but that is a later problem. That's one of the things I took off my table when I saw how far out it is, so that like, let's focus on stitching in July, Christmas in July, and Tour de France. And then I can add that at the very, very end because Tour de France will be over. So WIPCO calls for this month are Year 4 Frogwords. I would try to work on that every Wednesday anyway, except for this week. And then, Seeking Refuge was my other one. So that's the second time that's been called. So it'll be good to put another chunk on that. And then I have a couple other pieces that I don't have off the top of my mind right now. I try to do SammyJ's Whippagories. It's something that she does. I'm going to put the graphic here. Do I have the graphic? If I have the graphic, I'm putting here. If not, go watch SammyJ or go follow her on any of the socials. She pulls 5 topics for the month, and I try to do those. So 100 stitches is good enough in order to call that. So anyway, that is where like I try to do all the things. I love my other Flosstubers and their brilliant ideas, and I guess I follow. My original stuff is my walking with my dogs that I do on Thursday. And I don't know, I just being me. Yeah, I don't know. I love to join in and be a community sport. We had, as far as community, we're rolling into my personal life. So as far as community stuff goes, this last weekend we had a concert in the park. It was a struggle in regards to, like, it rained all day long and it was like heavy and muggy. I went over there with my husband for a while. The crowd wasn't really big, so he just basically, he was like, do you want to go home? So I came home mainly because people were starting to let fireworks off and my dogs. So it was good to come home, turn the music up. I go and put like dog TV here on YouTube on, and it's like mellow music with sceneries of dogs. I don't know what science is behind it, but they like just chill out a little bit. I don't know. It helps, or at least I think it helps. So there's that. And then this upcoming week, we're doing our family vacation. So I mentioned that for Christmas, my kids are at that age like, what do you do? So I gave them a little bit of cash for Christmas. And then I scheduled a family vacation for a few days. We're going to Kalahari, a water park. It'll be fun. It'll be hopefully relaxing. Hopefully people can nap when they need to nap. It's just a break away from work, play if they want to play, do the things. I got a room to where like there's a kitchen in it. So I've got supplies for lunches. I'm not like going to supply all their food, but it lets them like kick back and do the things, whatever. So I'm excited to see how that goes. It's the first time the family has been together as a whole like that since like kids started leaving the nest to go their separate ways. So pray for me. And then speaking of pray for me, I have forgotten to enlighten you guys on the fact that my friend that I asked for prayers for a while ago was able to secure a different location and has moved in, I believe. If not, it's happening this weekend. So, so grateful and able to keep her spirits positive and moved in at a different direction. So thank you for all your thoughts and prayers as we went through that. I am far behind on my Flosstube comments, so I plan on trying to get caught up on those during the road trip. When my husband's driving, I'm going to sit there and answer questions or respond to comments. And even if it's just a heart to let you know I read them. I read them as they come in, but I don't always I'm not able to like respond right then. So, so that is a plan. And then let's talk about the grandkids because, you know, I can't like not be on here. So one of the things about the grandkids, if you don't watch Athena at Stitching Goddess Designs, Ozzy has this relationship with Athena that is amazing. So I was Athena's featured friend this week. So she shouted me out and talked about my grandkids and my dogs and was very gracious about me being me. But go check her video out because she's got these cute little pictures of something that she sent for my grandkids. And I was so excited to share them. So you'll have to go see Athena's Stitching Goddess Designs video that was out last week. I think it was toward the end of last week. But anyway, I want to share with you, Henry is 6 months old. So I'm popping in a couple pictures here. He's 6 months old. He is such a, look at that smile. And every time that he talks to me, I'm telling you, every time he sticks his tongue out. So it's so cute to watch his personality start to come out. And I would never not talk about Ozzy on here. So Ozzy, oh my gosh, all of a sudden, she started giving these kisses to her mommy. How stinking cute. She'd grab her face and give her a kiss. It was the cutest thing ever. So I have to share that. And last but not least, look at this little spunky girl in her fort eating her lunch. She has some of that fort furniture and was just building it up and playing. It was time for lunch and she wanted to sit in her fort. So that is a little bit of the goodness of the grands. I look forward to spending some time with them this week and seeing what's going on. We also have 4th of July event, which is a huge event we put on. So that'll be up next weekend. So I may have some highlights of that. 4th of July can be a hit or miss. Like it can get loud and it stresses me out in regards to my animals. I do not like to have my animals uncomfortable. I enjoy the bright lights and stuff. I'll agree that some of the shows can go on way too long. I prefer not going on my neighborhood, but I clearly know where I live. On the outskirts of town, there's country folks that light them up. And I mean, it's just that time of the year. 4th of July celebrate. is what happens. So hope you look forward to some 4th of July activities, even if it's just a good old barbecue and no boom booms when you're just watching them, or you choose to stay in to protect your animals or yourself. There's some people that can't handle the loud noise regardless. So with that, that's all I got for you. I'm going to get off of here and let you get to the next floss tube, as I usually tell you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay hydrated, stay comfortable, and I'll see you next week. So keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.